Do you feel like you're constantly behind when it comes to your finances? Maybe you scroll through social media and see people talking about investments, home ownership, or passive income, and you can't help but wonder if you're falling behind. But what if you're actually doing better than you realize? What if the small, everyday things you do are quietly putting you ahead of millions of others? In this video, we're diving into the top 5 signs that you're better with money than you think. These aren't dramatic gestures or massive wealth hacks. They're subtle, powerful habits that show you've got control, awareness, and a future-focused mindset. Let's begin. Way 1. You still have money before payday. Here's something most people don't talk about: if you're not running out of money before payday, you're already ahead of more than half the population. That simple fact of having a positive balance in your account by the time your next paycheck arrives means you're practicing something powerful: restraint. It means you're spending less than you earn, whether you're tracking every cent or just naturally avoiding impulse buys. It also means that you're giving yourself options. Options to save, to breathe, and to not panic when an unexpected expense comes up. That leftover cash isn't just a number, it's a reflection of how you manage pressure, how you prioritize, and how you think ahead. Even if you've never followed a strict budget, the fact that you're not scrambling in your final week shows that you've built habits around self-discipline. That habit alone sets a solid foundation for smarter financial decisions down the line. When you consistently end the month without being broke, it reflects your ability to pace your spending across time. That pacing is often the first step toward building savings and investments. Way 2. You've got over $1,000 in savings. Now let's talk about savings. If you've got more than $1,000 tucked away, even if it's just sitting in your regular bank account, that's a big deal. Why? Because over 40% of people don't. And nearly 1 in 5 adults have absolutely nothing saved. That's not just a number. It's a signal of stress, instability, and potential crisis when something goes wrong. But if you've managed to hold on to a savings buffer, that's not luck. That's a product of consistent, thoughtful choices. You've resisted the urge to spend everything. You've planned for the unpredictable. You've probably had moments where you could have said yes to a shiny new thing, but you said not yet. And that mindset? That's exactly what financial resilience looks like. You may not feel rich, but you've already built a habit most people find incredibly difficult. That savings account represents foresight, patience, and a genuine understanding of your future needs. Each dollar saved is like a vote of confidence in your own stability. And even more, it's proof that you're willing to delay gratification to build long-term peace. Way 3. You could live a month without income. Let's imagine something a little uncomfortable. What if your income stopped today? No paycheck. No side hustle. No government payment. Just you, your expenses, and your savings. Could you make it through the next 4 weeks without borrowing or panicking? If your answer is yes, you're already ahead of a large part of the population. Research suggests that many people wouldn't survive even a week without income. But you've built a cushion. Maybe it wasn't intentional. Maybe it's just your don't touch this account. But that safety net isn't just money, it's control. It's security. It gives you the freedom to breathe, make better decisions, and protect your peace of mind. That kind of preparation doesn't just happen. It's a sign of strong habits and a calm, collected mindset that's built for the long game. Even if it's not perfect, the fact that you've started building a buffer shows you're financially proactive. You've given yourself time, arguably the most valuable asset of all. Surviving a full month without income gives you something rare in emergencies: the ability to pause and think. And when you can think clearly, you avoid costly mistakes and panic-driven decisions. Way 4. You don't carry credit card debt. Let's talk about debt, specifically credit card debt. Most people think debt is just a part of life. Something you carry with you, like rent or a phone bill. But if you don't carry a balance on your credit card, or if you pay it off every month without fail, you're doing better than a lot of people realize. Credit card debt is expensive. The average interest rate is close to 19%, and those fees add up fast. People stuck in debt often feel like they're treading water, just trying to keep their heads above the interest. But not you. If you're avoiding that trap, it means you're paying attention. You're making conscious choices. You're not letting short-term wants override long-term needs. It also means you're building trust with yourself, knowing that you'll spend what you can afford, and not a cent more. That's not just smart. That's strategic. In a culture that normalizes carrying credit card debt, choosing not to carry any is a silent rebellion, and a powerful one. It shows you've learned to separate need from want, and that's a form of wealth in itself. Avoiding debt also protects your credit score, which opens more doors and lowers financial stress. And above all, it means you're not working to pay off the past, you're building for the future. Way 5. You actually know what's in your super. And finally, let's talk about something most people completely ignore: super. Your retirement savings might seem boring or distant, but they are one of the most important parts of your financial future. And here's the reality: about 70% of people have no clue how much super they have. They don't check it. They don't know what fund they're with. They don't even glance at their annual statements. But if you do, if you've logged in, checked your balance, or thought about how your super is performing, you're already ahead of the majority. That awareness alone is powerful. It means you're not just thinking about today's money, you're thinking about tomorrow's freedom. And if you've made extra contributions, even small ones, that's even better. It shows you're actively investing in your future self. You're treating the future you like someone worth planning for. And that's one of the smartest financial moves you can make. Most people don't understand the compounding growth super can bring, but you've already taken the first and hardest step: awareness. Once you know where your future stands, you can begin to shape it, one contribution at a time. Even a few dollars a week can add up to thousands later. Keeping track of your super is like checking your compass. You can't navigate your future if you don't know where you're heading. So, how many of these signs did you recognize in your own life? Even if it's just one or two, that's worth celebrating. Because each of these signs, whether it's having a bit left before payday, avoiding credit card debt, or keeping tabs on your super, shows that you're moving in the right direction. You don't need to be a financial genius to win with money. You just need consistent, quiet habits that slowly build over time. And chances are, you already have more of those habits than you think. If this video helped you realize that you're doing better than expected, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more simple and empowering money content. And here's a question for you. What money question do you want AI to help you with next? I'll see you in the next video.